கைஸ் வந்தாச்சு கேதீங்க
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Relax.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
வரல ஆண்டா ரேம் ஷேர் வந்துடுறேன் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதுல்ல கேமில் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதுல்ல லைவ்ல வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதான்னு அது என்னன்னு தெரிய மாட்டேங்குதுடா அவனா கம்மியாயிடுதுடா
It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
என்னது ஃபுல்லா தான்டா இருக்கு என்னோட மைக்கோட வால்யூம் தெரியும் லைவ்லாம் பார்த்துருக்கேன் ஒரு நிமிஷம் கழட்டிட்டு வேணும்
Relax.
ஹலோ இப்போ ஓகேவா இப்போ கழட்டிட்டு போட்டேன் லைவ்ல எவ்வளோ தெரியுமா ஆடியோ வச்சுருக்கேன் ஃபுல் ஆடியோ தான்டா வச்சுருக்கேன் ஆடியோ கேப்சருக்கு ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கான்னு பார்ப்போம் யாரு ஃபில்டர்ஸில் ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கான்னு பார்க்குறேன் வாய்ஸு வெறும் கெயின் இருக்கு ஆமாம் இருக்கு போட்டேன் ஓகே கொடுத்துட்டேன்
Maybe that's their problem.
எவ்வளோ வைக்கணும் சொல்லு அஞ்சு வைக்கிறேன் இப்போ ஒரு 10 வைக்கிறேன் ஓகே 10 வச்சுட்டு க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடுறேன் இப்போ எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பாரு இப்போ இல்லை இதுவே ரெட்டு அடிக்குது அந்த நாய்ஸ் கெயின் போட்டால் ஒரு 5 வைக்கிறேன் 5 வச்சுட்டு 4.80 வச்சுட்டு இங்கே குறைக்கிறேன் இல்லை இப்போ கரெக்டாக இருக்குடா ஐ திங்க் ஸோ இப்போ கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் இப்போ கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன் ஐ திங்க் ஸோ புரியல ரைட்டு இரு லேப்பில் ஒரு லேப் மட்டும் ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடுறேன் சேட்டுக்கு
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
அதனே ஷார்ட்ஸ்லயா இருக்கு ஃபுல் லைவ்ல இருக்கா லைவ் ஹாரி கேம் ஏய் பக்கி உன்னோட அந்த மெம்பர்ஷிப் ஐடில இருந்து வந்து இது பண்ணு துபாக் ஒரு
There's no such thing as pure freedom.
மெம்பர்ஷிப் போட்ட ஐடில இருந்து அது இது பண்ணு
Even the wind
துபுக்கு
cannot blow on forever.
சரிடா
Squall Fury.
கார்ட் 200 வந்து 20,000 மோரா கொடுக்குறான் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போம் என்ன பண்ணணும் பார்ப்போம் மாட்டி வந்துட்டேன் வாங்கலை ரைட்டு புரியல எனக்கு ஏய் 2 ஐடிலையும் வருவியாடா மறு வச்சா மாறு வேஷம் வாங்க ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஈவெண்ட்டை ட்ரை பண்ணிவிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம ஸ்டோரி போவோம் ஸ்டோரி குஸ்ட் பண்ணும்
Ready. Loading.
Into the shadows. Enough.
ஓய் ஓடிரு.
Ready.
எங்கள் அண்ணன் ஹாரி வாழ்க. ரைட்ரா டேய். ரைட். வருதுன்னு போயிட்டு அண்ணன் ஹாரி வாழ்க. ரைட்ரா டேய். ஒன்ன மாரி ஒரு தம்பி இருந்தா போதும்டா. நல்லா இருக்கலாம். நல்லா ஆடுறா. ஈவன் நல்லா தான் இருக்கு. சூப்பரா தான் இருக்கு. 20 பிரிமோஜம் கொடுக்குது. இதுக்கு வந்து இது இந்த கேரக்டருக்கு வந்து ஒரு இதுக்கும் ஒரு ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் கேரக்டர் தான் கொடுப்பான்ட்டான். ஓஹோ ரைட்டு. இதுக்கு என்னது? இதுக்கு வந்து ரைட்டு. எனக்கு மெசேஜ் லோட் ஆகலடா பக்கி. உன் மெசேஜை தவிர்த்து வேற எதுவுமே வரல. அங்கேயும் லோட் ஆகுது. லேப்லேயும் ஆப் தான் போட்டு விட்டு வந்தேன். பக்கி நல்லா இருக்கு. இந்த இது நல்லா இருக்கு. இன்னொன்று ஓகே 600 பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கணும் கரெக்டாக. 600 பாயிண்ட் எடுத்துட்டோம்னா நம்ம அந்த இது மூணு செட்டும் முடிஞ்சிருது. ஹாய் ப்ரோ. வாங்க வெல்கம் ப்ரோ.
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Skyward! Scatter!
மொரட்டடி வாங்க.
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Riveting! Skyward! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Scatter! Skyward!
ஈவன்
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward!
இதுக்கும் யூனிக் கேரக்டர் கொடுத்துருக்காங்கங்க ஒரு மிஷினுக்கும். சாட் படிக்கலனா மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க. சாட் படிக்கலனா மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க. அது ஏதோ போயிட்டு இருக்குன்னு பட்டிருக்கு. என்னமோ பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஆனால் அது வேற சொல்லிடுறேன். அவ்வளோதான் முடிஞ்சு. தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் த கோல்டு மெம்பர்ஷிப் ப்ரோ. வாங்க. தேங்க்யூ ப்ரோ. தேங்க்யூ ப்ரோ. துர்கேஷ் ப்ரோ தேங்க்ஸ் ப்ரோ. தேங்க்ஸ். செகண்ட் மந்த்துக்கு போட்டிருக்கீங்க. தேங்க்யூ ப்ரோ. செகண்ட் மந்த்துன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். முடிச்சாச்சு நம்ம. துர்கேஷ் ப்ரோ ஒரு ஃபன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். பார்க்கலையா இன்னும்? பாருங்க இப்போ 45 போயிட்டேன். 45 போயிட்டேன். இது பார்க்கல தானே இன்னும் நீங்க?
Ad Astra
என்ன நான் அதுக்கப்புறம் லைவ் போடல.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commission.
ஹாய் ப்ரோ. எஸ்.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that
அது பார்த்துட்டீங்க. இன்னொன்னு பார்க்கலல்ல. இதுதான். ஹாய் ப்ரோ. ஆரிஜே தமிழன். வாங்க வெல்கம் ப்ரோ. வெல்கம் டு தி ஸ்ட்ரீம். ரிட் கம் டு மை ஹோம். அதை விடுங்க. இன்னொன்று கிடைச்சது எனக்கு. இருக்கு எங்க அது இருக்கு தலைவர் இவன் கிடைச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் இது அதுக்கடுத்து இது இந்த கேரக்டர் கெச்சிங் கிடைச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் அதில் கிடைச்சிருச்சு. பட் அதானே இன்னும் குளோரின் பில்ட் பண்ணாமல் இருக்கேன். குளோரின் அது மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் ஒன்று இன்னைக்கு கிடைக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஐ திங்க் யார் நேற்று தான் ஆர்டிஃபெக்ட் இவனுக்கு ஓரளவுக்கு அடித்து வச்சுருக்கேன். ஆனால் மட்டமான ஆர்டிஃபெக்ட்ஸ் தான் கொஞ்சம் ஓரளவுக்கு ஓகேன்னு சொன்னாங்க. நிறைய இது ஸ்டார்ட் மாற ஆரம்பிச்சிடுச்சு சட்டுன்னு. நேற்று நைட்டு ஆர்டிஃபெக்ட் அடித்தேன் கொஞ்சம். ப்ரோ சர்ப்ரைசிங்லாம் இல்லை ப்ரோ. பண்ணாயிடுச்சு ப்ரோ எனக்கு அது. ஹாய் நைட் பாட்டு அதான் மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்க இருக்க. தலைவன் மெசேஜ் பண்ணுவான். வெல்கம் ப்ரோ. வெல்கம் டு தி ஸ்ட்ரீம். ஒரே நிமிஷம் ப்ரோ. வந்துட்டேன். சாரி ஒரே நிமிஷம். அது இது பண்ணிட்டு இது சர்ப்ரைஸ்ல உங்களுக்கு இது சொல்ல போனா உங்களுக்கு ஷோ பண்ணணும்னு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ்க்கு ஷோ பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான். சும்மா ஷோ பண்ணணும்ல எல்லாருக்கும். ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணி 45 வந்து ஒரு 1 மந்த்துக்குள்ளே வந்திருக்கேன். ஆச்சு 140 ப்ரிமோஜம் இப்போ கிடச்சிருச்சு. அடுத்த இது ஃபரீனாக்கு சேர்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டேன் ப்ரோ. அனதர் ஒன். என்னது ப்ரோ அனதர் ஒன் புரியல எனக்கு. குளோரின் கிடச்சிச்சு. குளோரின் கட்ட 5 ஸ்டார். நியூ கேரக்டர் டியூன் கெச்சிங். இது கட்டச்சி இது கிடச்சது. இங்கே வீடியோ வேணால் ஷோ பண்ணவா? வீடியோ வேணால் இருக்குது. வீடியோ வேணால் அப்படியே நான் இதில் போடுறேன். அப்படியே போடுறேன் இருங்க. அது அன்றைக்கி நைட்டு பண்ணேன். அன்றைக்கி சும்மா போயிட்டு பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தோம். நான் இவெல்லாம் விஜேலாம் உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு லூசஸ். ப்ரோ உங்களுக்கு காட்டுறேன். இந்த வருங்க ப்ரோ. இது லைவ் மாறிடுச்சான்னு சொல்லுங்க. சவுண்டு கேட்காது. ஏன்னா சவுண்டு டெஸ்க்டாப் ஆடியோ ஆஃப் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன். நான் சேட்டு பார்த்துக்கிறது. எஸ் ப்ரோ. ஓகே மாறிடுச்சா பாருங்க இந்த வீடியோவை. இந்த வீடியோ நைட்டு பண்ணது. சவுண்டு கேட்காது. ஓகேவா? ஆடியோ இல்லை அதில். போடுறேன். 13 கலெக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கேன். ஃபுல் ஸ்க்ரீன் போட்டுக்கிட்டேன். எப்படி கிடச்சிருக்குன்னு நீங்கள் பாருங்க. நான் ஷாக்கான இது உண்மை. இது நான் ஷாக்கானது உண்மை. சீரியஸா. எஸ் 2 ஃபஸ்ட்டு. ஆனால் 5 ஸ்டார் இருக்குன்னு அங்கே கன்ஃபார்ம் எங்களுக்கு. பாருங்க 3 ஸ்பின் போயிடுச்சு. 4வது ஸ்பின்னில் என்ன வந்திருக்குன்னு பாருங்க நீங்கள். தலைமை ஃபஸ்ட்டு கெச்சிங் வந்துச்சு. அடுத்த ஒரு ஸ்பின் தான் வரும். அடுத்த ஒரு ஸ்பின்னில் வந்து இதில் ஒரு ஸ்பின் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ஷாக் ஆகிட்டேன் ப்ரோ. சீரியஸாக ஷாக் ஆகிட்டேன் ப்ரோ. செம ஷாக்கு ப்ரோ. சீரியஸா செம ஷாக்கு. இப்போ வந்து அடுத்ததுக்கு சேர்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டேன் ப்ரோ. பேக் டு பேக். ஆமாம் பேக் டு பேக்கு. எனக்கு சாக்கு அந்த மாரி சாக்கு ப்ரோ. சீரியஸா எனக்குலாம் அல்லு விட்டுருச்சு. டபுள். ஆமாம் டபுள் ப்ரோ. எஸ் ஆமாம் டபுள் ப்ரோ. இங்கே பாருங்க 2 4 ஸ்டாரு ஒரு 2 5 ஸ்டாரு ஒரு 4 ஸ்டாரு. இந்த வெப்பன் 4 ஸ்டார் வெப்பன் வந்து இவனுக்கு மாற்றிட்டேன். அது பேர் என்ன ஒயிட் டாசில் இது பண்ணி ஸ்க்ராப் அடிச்சுட்டு இது போட்டுட்டேன். கங்லிங்க்கு இந்த வெப்பனை போட்டுட்டேன். 4 ஸ்டார் வெப்பன் கங்லிங்கோட வெப்பனே போட்டேன். அப்படியே இருங்க அப்படியே மாற்றிடுறேன். டேக் மீ. எஸ் ஆமாம் டேக் பண்ணியிருந்தேன். ஆமாம் சிப்ஸு டேக் பண்ணியிருந்தேன். இரு நான் சொல்கிறேன். நான் சொல்கிறேன் வந்து சொல்கிறேன். சிப்ஸே உனக்கு மெசேஜ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் பாரு. படித்து பார்த்துக்கோ. நான் லீவ் ஆகிட்டேன். லீவ்டு ரிமூவ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு குட்டி பர் ஹாரி வாழ்க. டேய் பக்கி பான்ஸ் வந்தேன்னு வச்சுக்க மிதிச்சே கொண்டுருவேன். வீசி பக்கம் வாடி, உன்னை மிதிச்சிடுறேன் இப்போ. சரி, டீ கடையில் உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க சாரு? வீசி பக்கம் வாங்க சாரு. அடுத்த ஸ்பின்னுக்கு கை போயிருக்கும், நான் அடுத்த ஸ்பின் பண்ண மாட்டேன். வரமாட்டேன்ல, வாய்ப்பு இல்லை ஜி. நீ வராதடா, வராத.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
அடுத்தது போகலாம். அடுத்து அந்தா ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. ஓகே 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 சிப்ஸ். ஓகே விடு, இதுக்கப்புறம் தான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்னு தெரியும் எனக்கு. ஆடா டுபாக்கூர் சிப்ஸ், டுபாக்கூர். கமெண்ட் கைஸ் 10 பேர் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க. அப்படியே டாப்பு டப்புன்னு ஒரு 30 லைக்கு கொண்டு போங்க, 20 லைக்கு கொண்டு போங்க, பார்த்துடலாம். லெட்ஸ் கோ, லெட்ஸ் கோ மக்களே. டாக்டர் ஹாரி, ஏய் அந்த பேரை இழுக்காத. நீ ஹாரின்னு கூப்பிட்டா மட்டும் போதும், அந்த முன்னாடி இருக்கிறத கூப்பிடாதன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். ஏய் வேணாண்டா, ப்ளீஸ்டா ப்ளீஸ்டா, வேணாண்டா. டெலிபோர்ட் ஆகும். சரி வேணாண்டா, கூப்பிடாதீங்கடா, வேணாண்டா, என்னால முடியலடா. இப்பதான்டா அதுல இருந்து வெளில வந்திருக்கேன், கொஞ்சம் கடுப்பேத்தாதீங்கடா. என்னால முடியலடா, எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன் தெரியுமாடா. வேணாண்டா, விட்டுருக்கடா என்ன.
Maybe you're not
எனக்கு
used to
கவலையா
this
இருக்குடா.
at the moment, but
ப்ரோ வேணாம் ப்ரோ, அது கூப்பிடாதீங்க ப்ரோ, வேணாம் ப்ரோ. ஆல்ரெடி கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு கான்ட்ரவர்சியாக இருக்குது ப்ரோ, ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். சிப்ஸ் இருந்தீன்னா நான் அப்புறமா பேசுகிறேன். சிப்ஸ் இருக்கியா? சிப்ஸு இருக்கியா? சிப்ஸு ஓ.
If you ever have any questions,
போயிட்டு
Squall and fury.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
அவனே மறுபடியும் எல்லாத்தையும் மாற்றி விட்டேன். மைனிங் பொருள் இங்கே வந்துடும். ஏன் கிடையாதுங்க, வச்சுட்டேன் எல்லாத்தையும் வாங்கிட்டேன். சரி கைஸ், என்ன பண்ணலாம் இப்போ சொல்லுங்கள்? போகலாமா? வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு இது முடிக்கணும். சொல்லலாமா? டாப் அப் ப்ரோ டூ சம் டாப். ஆனால் அளவில் புட்படுத்த வைக்கிறீங்க. நோ, வாய்ப்பில்லை. நோ 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 நோ, அதுக்கு வாய்ப்பே இல்லை.
Wind rises.
சத்தியமாக நான் பண்ண மாட்டேன் ப்ரோ. மணி இருந்துச்சுன்னா பண்ணுவோம் ப்ரோ. மணி இப்போ எனக்குலாம் அந்தளவுக்கு போய் தொலைங்கடாங்கட்டு.
Squall and fury.
இந்த வீட்டுக்குள்ளே தான் நினைக்கிறேன் தான் இருக்கணும்.
It's good the villagers died.
Too slow.
புரியல. இலை இலை வலிக்குதுல. இன்னொரு சர்ப்ரைஸ் சொல்லவா? ஜியோ கிளாஸ் முடிச்சிட்டோம் ப்ரோ. அதுக்கு தான் 2 நாள் டைம் எடுத்துக்கிட்டேன். ஜியோ கிளாஸ் முடிச்சிட்டோம்.
The heavens are smiting me to smithereens. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on.
we've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the
Another
Tibet
one.
travel guide.
Another one surprise ஜியோ
Don't get
கிளாஸ்
me started on the
முடிச்சிட்டேன்.
topic of my book. After
240
the chasm
stamina.
was sealed off, The family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
Surprise name முடிஞ்சிருச்சா வேற மாதிரி இல்ல
Wrong. That was my life's work. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining
top up.
masterpiece. Granted,
No,
it was almost
Bible.
unknown at the time it was published.
Oh,
But
no,
over
no,
time,
no,
it was
no,
the work
no
that
top
came to
up.
define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation
சான்சில்
works.
டாப்
Barely
அப்பே
any
கிடையாது
copies of the first
கிடையாது
edition were
கிடையாது
ever
கிடையாது
printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume.
என்னன்னா
of that
இது
work is
யூடியூப்ல இருந்து
so
எடுக்கிறதுக்கே
rare.
இன்னும் நான்
I
$50
can never bring myself
பார்க்க
to
வேண்டியது
pawn it,
இருக்கு
no matter how
ஒரு
much
லைவ்
I
போட்டா
needed
எனக்கு
doing.
$2 தான் ப்ரோ
You mean you
4
still
மணி
have
நேரம் லைவ்
it?
போடுறேன்னா வெறும் $2 தான்
Yes, it is my one and
$2
only
இல்லைன்னா $3 தான்
remaining
கொடுக்குறான்
treasure.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need
Yeah,
an
bro.
answer.
கவலையா இருக்கு
Will
ப்ரோ
you sell the core
கஷ்டமா இருக்கு ப்ரோ
lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need
$1
me to
இல்லைன்னா
remind
$2 தான்
you
கொடுக்கும்
that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai,
சரிங்க,
you're
காக்க
messing with
உயிரை
the
கொடுக்கும்
Fatui.
ஹேரி
Oh,
கேமிங்
You again.
அட படுவாவி
You
நீயுமா
know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age.
Go to 10K family guys please
Oh,
to
there was
Harry
me
Gaming.
thinking the last grand
Motivation
of Guhua
கொடுக்குறான்
had keeled
நல்லது
over and died
Thank
by
you, da.
now. Who were you supposed to
ஒரு
be?
பக்கம்
then?
அழுவ
Justice
வச்சாலும்
is
ஒரு
blind to our
பக்கம்
backgrounds, my friend.
Get a load of
காப்பாத்துறான்
this guy. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how
lapis
the
and the
wolves
stone.
prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but
Pan,
I'm not about
Manoj
to
bro,
put my
Vanga bro,
hopes in
welcome
some
bro.
self-professed
I
Guhua
don't-
disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
இதே பர் சப்ஸ்கிரைபருக்கு 1K ஜிபே பண்ணுவார் நம்ம ஹாரி கேமிங் அடுத்தது போட்டு தள்ளிட்டான்டா டேய் கம்முனு இருறா ஆல்ரெடி இது தங்கமே அபராதத்தில் ஓடுது ஒரு வருஷம் ட்ரை பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காங்கடா. கொஞ்சம் ட்ரை பண்ணேன். வளர்ந்தானா இது இது பண்ணலான்னாங்க. கண்டினியூ பண்ணலான்னு சொன்னாங்க. இல்லைன்னா பொட்டி படிக்கலாம் தூக்கிட்டு கிளம்பிடுன்ட்டாங்க. பொட்டி படிக்கலாம் தூக்கிட்டு கிளம்பிடுன்ட்டாங்க. சிம்பிளா. சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் ஈக்குவல் டு 1K. எனக்கு புரியல டேய். நீயுமா ப்ரோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
Mr. 5-second hero.
பக்கி பான்ஸ் கொடுப்பாரு
Amazing.
ஒரு
I
சப்ஸ்கிரைபருக்கு.
never saw that coming.
Hello? Shincho? Anybody in there?
ரைட்ரா.
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
ஏய் வாய்ஸ் கரெக்டா இருக்கா? என்னோட வாய்ஸ் கரெக்டா இருக்கா? ஹையா இருக்கா எப்படி இருக்கு?
How can they bully poor old Cheng the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his...
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
பர்ஃபெக்ட்.
Oh,
ஓகேடா
so
ஓகே.
now you can hear what
அங்க
we're
இஸ் பாத்துட்டு
saying.
இருக்கவங்க லைக் பண்ணுங்க மறக்காம. ஷேர்
The
பண்ணுங்க.
reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity
மறந்துறாதீங்க.
if Cheng the Ninth
Guys,
ended up
perfect-ஆ
having to
இருக்கு.
pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Cheng the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy
எங்க அந்த
back
மறு
the
வச்சா
rest
மாறு
of his
வச்ச மனோஜ்
collection.
ப்ரோ மறு வச்சா ஹரி விசி போலாமா வேண்டாமா? வாடா வா நீ வந்து தானே
Of
ஆகணும்.
course I do. An initiative.
வா
Give me
வா
a second to
திட்டலாம் மாட்டேன் வா
reflect.
விசி
You're
வா.
still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt?
திட்டலாம்
I
மாட்டேன்
gotta
வாடா.
hand it
டிராக்
to
மீல
the
உட்கார இழுத்து போட்டு.
goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you...
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick it, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Go for 1K likes.
Here to play with
Come on.
me.
Rain outlines your fate.
Let me amuse myself a little.
The wind rises.
இப்போ வந்தது பார்க்கல நான். ஈஸி வா. ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட் இதான் வந்துருச்சு வத்தியா? மறு வச்சா மாறு விஷம் மனோஜ் ப்ரோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு போடு. மனோஜ் ப்ரோ என்ன ப்ரோ மறு வச்சா மாறு விஷம் வந்துருச்சு. ஹாரி ஃபேட் கிளப் இது வச்சது யாரு தெரியும் எனக்கு. வீசடு யோ வீசடு வந்தேன்னு வச்சுக்கே. வீசடு
That was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You
Not
won
me.
this round.
அது வீசடு தான் தெரியும்டா. வீசடு வீசடு.
This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned
சொல்லியா
their lesson?
கரெக்டா கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டா நீதான் யாட்டு.
No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is, well, not exactly incorrect, I suppose.
டாக்
Though I
இது
long to
வந்துட்டா
restore
வந்துட்டா.
Guhua to its former
Rara.
glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it
Right
that no
there.
harm comes to those who
யோ
show me
உன்னை
kindness.
கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்குலாம் மறு வச்சா
There is
மாறு
a
வசத்துல
just and
கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதெல்லாம்
unjust way to do
ஈஸியா
business.
உன்னை.
It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor, there must be a
Yes.
deeper level of
ஒரு
collusion
கே
gentry
ஒரு லைக்
outside.
இது ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைபருக்கு
That
1K.
idea works, but
Me? I have other things to look into.
என்னது
Let me see. Let us meet
அது
at
காலை
Eugene
கட்டி
Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
காத்துல கட்டி
really
சுத்துற
have
நம்ம கேமிக் ரைட்ரா.
Wow.
அட
So that's how
படுபாவி.
that turned out. This whole passage is
அது
just
அதோட எபிலிட்டிடா எபிலிட்டிடா
extraordinary.
அப்படிதான் இருக்கும்.
ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap. Fine.
Fine.
But as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs.
அக்கௌண்ட்
Just one last page.
வரட்டா லோல் ரைட்ரா 50 லைக்லாம் வேணாம் 20 லைக் போதும் அதுக்கு மேலே வருமா பாரு அதுவே வராது
The wind rises.
அது ஆமாம் அம்பட்டு வேணும் ரைட்டு என்னது இது என்ன பேசுவோம் சரிடா ஏதோ தேவையில்ல மோரா கொடுத்து வாங்குற அளவுக்குலாம் தரமில்ல கிட்ட இருக்கு இங்கே போவோம் அங்கே போவோம் போனோடனே ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு புரியலடா டேய் போனோடனே ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது இந்த ஸ்டோரி கொஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் துர்கேஷ் ப்ரோ கேக்குதா
Relax.
இது பாத்தீங்களா எக்கனாமியா ஓப்பன் இல்லை இந்த 2 நாளில் பண்ணது தான் வேற எதுவும் இல்லை இந்த 2 நாளில் வேலையை பார்த்தது தான் எல்லாம் இந்த வேலையெல்லாம் 2 நாளில் வேலையை பார்த்து விட்டு அது எக்கனாமியா
The wind rises.
for hours ஒண்ணுமா என்ன
Quit following me.
போட்டா சப்போர்ட் கிடைச்சா போட்டுருவேன் ப்ரோ சப்போர்ட்டு கிடைச்சா போட்டுருவோம் ப்ரோ எல்லா கேமும் போட்டு இது பண்ணலாம் 12 ரெண்டு ஸ்டெப் டூ ப்ரோ ஓகே ப்ரோ அப்போ டூ பண்ணிடுறேன் நாளைக்கு வேணா வீட்டில் பேசணும் வீட்டில்
Who goes
வீட்டில்
there?
ஃபஸ்ட்டு
Really? The master's dealing with some urgent...
Urgent business.
The master's been...
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The master is stressed
Andra,
that we
bro.
must not
வீட்ல
disclose that
permission
information to
கேட்கணும் bro.
just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
பர்மிஷன்
I'm sorry.
பண்ண
I'm
சொன்னா
sorry.
மட்டும்தான் என்னால்
Masters,
பண்ண
I beg for your mercy.
காலைல
Please.
எழுந்திரு
My master
இது
will show me no
பண்ணணும்
leniency if he finds out.
Well, my
இப்போ
master has
ஆரம்பிச்சது கூட
much
4
more
மணிக்கு நான்
important
க்ளோஸ்
things to
பண்ணலாம்
do than
இப்போ
talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the
Yes,
last
sir.
thing on our minds when my master is busy
நொட்டுடா
negotiating a big
நொட்டு
business deal with
5 லட்சம்
your
ரூபாவா
boss.
Thank you.
Nice work, Paimon. Paimon. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must. In that case, seems business is booming at the Shinua. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to,
மணி
we better be careful.
இல்லை அம்மா ஒத்துக்கிட்டாங்க ப்ரோ ஒரு வாட்டியா ஒத்துக்கிட்டாங்க எனக்கு தான் இது இல்லை அன்னைக்கு எனக்கு தான் முடியல அதனால நான் போட்டிருப்பேன் முடிச்சாலும் போட்டிருப்பேன் அம்மா ஒத்துக்கிட்டாங்க மறுபடியும் ஒரு வாட்டியா கேட்கணும் ப்ரோ அதனால தான்
upon the gale.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Behold! Quit following me.
Bang!
Quit following me.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis
Or
yet.
lapis.
But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction.
ஒரு மெம்பர்ஷிப்
But if it is
ஒரு
not
சூப்பர்
completed in
சாட்
time,
அவ்வளோதான்
you
பார்க்கறேன்.
may
அந்த
suddenly
சூப்பர்
find
சாட்
our
கூடயும்
goodwill
அது இது
comes at a price
இதில்
you
அக்கௌண்ட்டில்
cannot
$100
afford.
வந்தால் மட்டும்தான் என்னால்
I
எடுக்க முடியும்
understand.
யூடியூப்ல இருந்து.
I am indebted to you for
$100
your
கூட
protection.
வரல இந்த மந்த். எவ்வளோ
You
தெரியுமா
know I
வந்திருக்கு?
would not dream
க்ளோஸ்
of
பண்ணதுலேருந்து
disappointing you, don't you?
We
$40
shall see when the
4000 ரூபா அப்படியே
time
சிக்கிட்டு நிக்குது
comes.
எடுக்க முடியாம.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr.
இதுல
Gentry
இதுல
is
வந்து
colluding
அப்படியே
with the
4000 ரூபா
Fatui.
நிக்குது யூடியூப்ல.
Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Squall and Fury.
Thank you bro, thank you.
The wind rises.
Thank you bro. நீங்க தான் சப்போர்ட் பண்றீங்க ப்ரோ. சப்போர்ட்னா சப்போர்ட் பண்றீங்க. எனக்கு அதுவே ஒரு ஆனந்த கண்ணீர் வருது. அழுதுருவேன் போல, சீரியஸா அழுதுருவேன். அந்த அளவுக்கு தான் இருக்கேன்.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Okay bro, bye bro, see you later.
Traveler.
Okay bro,
Paimon,
bye bro, bye bye.
Please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilion...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, But if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Seagazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures. After Seagazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Okay, we will...
Too slow.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
The puzzle. Puzzle time. What? What happened?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's
Easy.
take another look around. Hey, look!
Keep on.
Is that a new Sealy over there?
Faster.
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
எனக்கு இல்லை பார்ட்டி லெவலே கம்மி தான்டா வா ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம் வா பார்ட்டி லெவலே கம்மி தான்டா 80 இருக்குடா 80 ஒரு 70 ஒரு இது இருக்குடா ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம்டா வாங்கடா உள்ள போய் ட்ரை பண்ணி அடி வாங்கிட்டு வருவோம் வாங்க
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the...
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite will look...
Really? Let Paimon see! Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the cloud. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
மான்ஸ்டர்ஸ் இருக்கு சொல்றான்
Manifest! Unleash!
The wind rises. Behold!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Obey! Do your master's bidding! Oh! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. Manifest!
எங்க போற?
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Obey! Not now. Don't be scared.
Behold! Upon the gale. You're dead!
Back off! To ashes!
The night is cold. Nice and spicy. You're toast!
Unleash! By ordinance
divine. I shall not.
Unsightly insects. Squall and fury.
Stars, shine for me.
Behold.
Take your true form. Obey.
ரூயின் கார்டு இப்படி வருது தூரமா அடிக்க
This time we're really gonna fall. So high. Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise that could have ended very different. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Too slow. Too slow.
Cry louder.
Unleash. Manifest.
Behold.
Not now.
My will embodied. Cryo incarnate.
The wind rises. Bow your head. How amusing.
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Take your true form. Empire's bidding!
Know your place. Everything was futile.
Not now.
Squall Fury. Wind rises. Squall Fury. Wind rises.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Too slow. Quit following me.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge!
Oh, huge.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't...
Don't worry. I can handle...
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sampled my safety.
That's right! You gotta be extra careful.
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Great champer.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down
Very
yet.
good.
Let's go meet her at the building site.
Upon the gale. Quit following me. Squall fury.
இந்த கர்மாந்திரத்தை தான் விட்டு போய் வந்துட்டேன்.
Squall fury.
Oh.
Too slow. The wind rises. Quit following me. How irritating.
கோல்டன் ஹவுஸ் கோல்டன் ஹவுஸ்ல இருந்து பஸ் வர
So
முடிக்கணும்
happy
நானும்.
just to see the sun again. How childish.
பஸ் வர முடியும். ஏதாச்சும் கூப்பிட்டு போ.
Behold!
ஏச்சம் பண்ண போறாங்களாம். அதான் அந்த
Quit following me. The wind rises.
நான் வெறும் ஆர்கான் கொஸ்டின் வச்சு அங்கிட்டு ஏச்சம் இருக்கு.
Oh my god, I
My
can't
God,
believe my
bro.
eyes. How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, I'm going to award you full marks for the sunset vermilion.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here. I was just delivering this for some other people.
Shenhe and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the one, but I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, It is the if everything goes according to plan. As a side note, now, please excuse me. As you can see, there's
Shenhua!
Oh, really?
What kind of react whenever Paimon gets praised?
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect.
Yeah, 'cause that's how
But I am not.
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting.
Well,
No need.
you can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild when you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice
Okay.
Great! Now
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? Huh. Yeah. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Quit following me. Squall and fury. Too slow.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of...
great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua
சாப்பாட்டுலயே
too.
எப்ப
She can have it
பார்த்தாலும்
as a midnight snack. Or save it
சோத்துலயே
for
இருக்கான்
breakfast tomorrow.
பைமன் எப்ப பாரு
All
சோறு
right.
இல்லைன்னா காசு
I will head to my room for now.
சோறு சோறு சோறு
If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you. See you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
போயிட்டு கிளவுட் ரிட்டைனருக்கு போயிட்டு ஹாய் சொல்லலாம் அங்கே பைக் போச்சு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Ah! Right. Wait, what? Paimon neither. This is a real surprise.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are...
Ah, yes. She was like this all. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old.
That sounds...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was. One dealt with the
In other words, if you...
Not necessarily.
That's still so...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer. It is only by fate.
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and if she handles it admirably. Let us conclude our conversation.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around it. Hey! So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entailed.
Great! Well, now but before we do that, after all, Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhe. Try it! There.
ஆர்கான் பண்றது ஆர்கான் குஸ்டுங்கோ நீங்க ஹெவி
I concur. It has a rich flavor, Far more agreeable than those I've cooked for my.
Vedo இருக்கு. Hey Vedo.
Look! The jade chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron!
வீட்டு இருக்கடி. தூங்குறீனா போய் தூங்குடி போடி.
Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was a...
Wow. So it...
Excuse me for
No, I don't...
In that case, Lady Ningguang said... Instead of competing
Sounds great, but...
I think the plastrite was the most How'd I do?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called?
The opera is a labor of love by my father. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
எந்திரிச்சா வா பேசிட்டு வாடி
Quit following me.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf?
Or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation, I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favor, perhaps it can give me some...
guys.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks, and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepta...
The divine damsel? What's the story about?
It's the story of a girl becoming a...
Cool.
The legend first arose in that village. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was the vile and vicious monster told...
What a nasty piece of...
But the monster, just while they were discussing whose child would be...
No! Don't do...
Unbeknownst to anybody else, her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Too slow. Squall and Fury.
My guiding stars. Cold, mine to command. Nice and spicy.
Behold! Squall and Fury. The wind rises.
fury.
பார்த்துட்டேன்.
There should be enough star splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman, if that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can...
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Huh. What's this? So... Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, so that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever... According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the... And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Oh. So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjin.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Huh. You even want this?
Squall and fury.
Quit following me.
This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium! Let's go back and tell Shenhua
Upon the gale.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of... I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true...
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my... So if you ask me how I...
It must have been so tough for you all these...
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are... I'll tell you more about the old...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Sabro...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something just now, in the village.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth.
It's okay. I like your
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use... So, I hope... But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the... We can't let someone else be...
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Behold! There's no need.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
இங்க
The wind rises. Squall and fury. You even want this? Behold!
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone, but these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain if things get out of control.
rises.
Force பண்றேன். Force பண்றேன்.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
அங்க Hi bro. Thanks bro. என்னாச்சு ப்ரோ ஏன் அழுவுறீங்க? வாட் ஹேப்பன்? வாட் ஹேப்பன்? Why are you crying? Thanks for your support.
The wind rises.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are—
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the prostrate yet!
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no...
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Yeah, bro. Play பண்ணலாம் bro அது.
I'll be leaving now.
முடிச்சிருவோம் இல்ல இது ஓரளவுக்கு கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணி வச்சிட்டோம்னா அது முடிச்சிடலாம் bro. கொஞ்சம் தானே bro ஸ்டோரி.
What is your question?
வச்சிருக்கேன் நான் கையில வச்சிருக்கேன்.
I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money,
bro கையில இருக்குனா டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன்னு அர்த்தம்.
Give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow.
Your question was written, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here.
Great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ning. No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask. Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, just don't waste it.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor? Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. It
bro.
always requires a reason.
Thank you bro, thank you so much bro.
Perhaps
Thank
someone
you,
you've
thank
met
you.
or something you've experienced here. In short,
என்ன bro பேர் இது?
everyone needs a reason to
ஐக்குள்ளே வர
stay.
மாட்டேங்குது.
I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou, it's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not going to be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Yeah, தெரியலையே.
Watch your back.
ஒரு நாளைக்கு முன்னாடி வந்திருப்பீங்க. தெரியலையே யாருன்ட்டு.
What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation.
Answer.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
What is this? Again?
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Wait, bro. தெரியுது.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Bro, big fan, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Sketching வந்துருச்சு. அடிக்குதுங்க போட்டு. பக்கம் யாரு பெய்டோ பட் எல்லா பக்கமும் விட்டு ஒரு பக்கம் அடிக்கிறாங்க. வாட் இஸ் திஸ்? 3 பக்கத்துல இருந்து அடி பொலிச்சு வருது.
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
Tsunami is incoming. All hands.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us
இத
all.
முடிக்காம விட்டுட்டேன் bro. இப்பதான் முடிக்கிறேன். எனக்கு இப்பதான் காட்டுச்சு bro.
I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
செமையா இருக்கு ஸ்டோரி வந்து பார்த்தா. அவளை ஹியூமன் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஆனா வந்து இப்ப பண்றது தான் come on fire catching வந்து ஃபயர் பண்ண சொல்றான் மறுபடியும். come on மறுபடியும் ஓடிச்சு. ஓடலாம் கூடாது. ஒரு உள்ள போயிட்டா ஒதுக்குன. ஐயோ போயிட்டு அதானே பார்த்தேன்.
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared. She is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll have to.
அங்கிட்ட ஃபேஸ் கேம்லாம் இல்ல bro. ஃபேஸ் கேம்லாம் வச்சில்ல bro.
In your dreams.
Oh shit.
Obey.
கேம்லாம் இல்ல bro. கேம்லாம் வச்சில்ல.
Unleash.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Behold! Too slow.
வாங்க துர்கேஷ் ப்ரோ
Follow
வாங்க.
me.
Of course. Hey. Like a joker, புரியல.
I'm used to this. Wretched vermin.
எனக்கு புரியல ப்ரோ. ஏன் ப்ரோ அவரு இப்படி சொல்றீங்க? புரியல. அதெல்லாம் சொல்லாதீங்க ப்ரோ. பாவம். அவரும் பாவம் ப்ரோ. சொல்லக்கூடாது.
The wind rises.
Cryo incarnate. Manifest! Unleash! You'll regret that!
Not now. Don't be scared. You're toast!
Squall and fury. Quit following me. The wind rises. Falling into the abyss.
My guiding stars.
Power that ended Haishan!
எல்லாம்
Squall and fury. How amusing. The wind rises.
Just a scratch.
Manifest! Unleash!
So sleepy. I'm sorry, Professor.
Manifest! Obey! By ordinance divine!
Booba, get them!
Manifest! Obey!
Wind rises.
Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her.
Right?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded—
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding
Right,
waters have returned to normal.
Bro, bro.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able— I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard—
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well,
that I do not deny. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
one has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your inner— We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis.
upon the gale.
Get jumper ke teleport.
Wow. Everyone's already seated. It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks...
All of you here, those who don't drink alcohol?
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honest, I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel of Dev...
Hey!
20 likes on... ஒரே ஒரு just one spin பண்ணலாம்னு இருக்கேன். Just one spin. 10 spin கிடையாது, just one spin. ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம். காப்பிரைட் விழாம தான் நல்லா இருக்கும். காப்பிரைட் விழாம இருந்தா சந்தோஷம். எனக்கு பரு புடுங்கிக்கிச்சோய்.
批冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。
Here you are. Great, huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself?